those conversations have not been about sort of the hottest new technology, the hottest new product. It's been about, we've got simple problems in information security and in cloud security that have become overwhelming. So vulnerability management is one that I've been talking about every day, every conversation. You know, on the one side, we have some really promising new things like EPSS that enable us to better prioritize, figure out, you know, we've got hundreds of thousands of vulnerabilities, but really maybe only 2% of them or so are being exploited, are actively being attacked. Combining that with asset context that Orca has and saying, here's where we're likely to be exploited, here's where it would impact us being exploited. That's the first one, solving problems like that, those simple cybersecurity problems that everybody is failing at, they become very complicated. I think a lot of the people I'm talking to are focused on that and really trying to work through that. And I love that. That's such an important piece. You know, when I was an incident responder, every single incident I worked on originated from some misconfiguration, some unpatched vulnerability, some piece that companies hadn't wrestled with. And the easier we make that, the more we can find where we need to focus on to fix the important things, the better off we are. The other thing, and this is not going to surprise you, has been artificial intelligence generated by AI. You know, I think there's two things there. The first one is, how do we secure what our teams are doing with AI? So our teams are building new applications, they're building it into what they're doing. And it's sort of a new area for security people. We're still figuring out 80% of the problems are the same ones as before. I've got sensitive data, I've got vulnerabilities, I've got misconfigurations. And 20% are these weird problems that many of us are still trying to figure out around models and training and injection, and sort of all these other things that are new, specific to AI. So a lot of focus on figuring that out. And then a lot of focus more generally on how can I use these tools to make my teams more effective. You know, so much of what we see with Gen AI is a gimmick. It's neat, it catches your eye, but it's not necessarily high value for the enterprise. I think everybody I'm talking to is interested in, this is powerful technology, how do I use it to actually move the ball forward? So, you know, in Orca, we focused on things like AI-based remediation guidance, AI search, some really neat things that are simple and clear and really do help teams solve problems faster, find problems faster.